I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. The Phantom of the Opera, which is Broadway's longest running show of all time, has now set a new milestone, the unprecedented 28th year anniversary. And I caught up with the company, including the latest man behind the mask, James Barber, on stage right after the milestone curtain rang down. What's it been like for you doing this role on Broadway and celebrating the big anniversary here?
I can't even put it into words. I can't even explain it. It's been, like I said, just such an honor, and I'm so thrilled to be a part of history, especially with this cast and this guy.
For you, what it's been like for you?
Doing this show, this has always been one of my favorite shows, and to do Les Mis and then to do Phantom, I feel so fortunate to get to do this music on this stage in the original production. I can't describe it.
And what tonight meant to you?
I feel like, there's an excited pressure because, you have a responsibility to play these iconic characters, like you say, with honesty and legitimacy. And I think, it's a challenge that we're happy to take on. But there is such a power behind these characters that you kind of don't need to try, they just flow through you.
I keep going back to when I was 10 years old and I was singing these songs in my voice lessons when I was a kid, and it's absolutely insane to be standing on the stage singing these songs that I've known for forever, and to be a part of a long list of Christines that I've admired for so long. It's really, I can't describe it. I'm so grateful.
And then there's the audience. I saw the original with Michael Crawford and Sarah. I've seen just about every Phantom and Christine along the way. Audiences come in from all around the world to see it here on Broadway, the original Broadway production at the Majestic Theatre. What's it like when you meet the fans?
It's amazing because you meet them afterwards and they saw it 20 years ago and now they're bringing their kids, and then sometimes we've seen the third generation Phantom fans, so the audiences just keep coming back and they just love the show so much, and it's such an honor to get to do it for them.
That's why the show is so successful. These people keep coming back and they keep having the same reactions that they had the first time that they saw the show. So it's really cool for us to get to see that and get to talk to them. The energy is just so wonderful.
So when you took your bow tonight, this incredible evening, the biggest anniversary, do you remember what you were thinking?
I was just staring into the audience, and it's sort of surreal, I have this feeling of excitedness and nervousness and just energy, it's chills.
It's amazing how you can do the same show every night, but on nights like tonight, there's just such an electricity that you can't help but smile.
What has this year been like for you? I remember speaking to you opening night. What has this whole year been like for you playing this iconic role?
It's an incredible journey. It really is. Starting, we spoke about it, the fact that, there's a structure that you have to fit within. And initially, as an artist, you feel a little confined, but then you realize that it's actually kind of freeing. You're able to play within that structure, and that structure is what has sustained this show for so long. So being able to find the nuances within that structure, it's been a joy, and I'm still finding. Each day it's like, oh my gosh, I can do that or this, and finding what lightens it that day.
Audiences continue to fall in love with this show. They come from all around the world to see it on Broadway. What is that like for you?
Well, that's part of the family. We have Japanese fans, we have Brazilian fans, we have fans from Germany. We're getting notes all the time. They're waiting at the stage door. We're getting just incredible response. And people who have come again and again and again and again. There's one woman from Japan she comes probably 2 or 3 times a year, and she's been doing it for 15 years. It's remarkable.
We're on stage here at the Majestic Theatre talking to you this night.
I know. That's the cool thing, too, is that you think about this show has been here for 28 years. So when you walk through, I think there's a poster from the original South Pacific, and you think, what are the last shows that have played here? You have Ezio Pinza's, signature on the wall. It's just history. It's history, and I think we're all just so honored to be a part of such a legacy.